Hassan Hilal from Sudan. Sudan is clearly in that dry zone, and I'm wondering if you could tell us what you expect from restoration. How do you see the FAO work on the opportunities helping you? How do you see your opportunities for such endeavor?
Well, thank you very much. In fact, the problem of desertification in Sudan, in the region, in Africa, is a very serious phenomenon. Very serious, very drastic situation due to problems of climate change, lack of rainfall, insufficient rain and water in such dry lands. I have, in fact, a paper which is very, I think, elaborated and comprehensive, but I can go through that only the topics. I have environmental setting for the whole area of Sudan and the region, and I have the causes, what are the causes of desertification, and then some recommendations to give out to the audience. So our problem of desertification is due to lack of water, problems of land degradation, problems of vegetation degradation. Now we have some initiatives, for example, the Great African Green Wall, which is a very important initiative. As we said, it is not rows of trees, it is a system of life. Sudan now, I think the Great Green Wall lies mostly in Sudan, with the length of 1,520 kilometers length and 25 kilometers width. This will be a system of life, livelihood, villages, markets, some services for the people. We started that 2 years back. Now we are achieving a lot. This will cover about 11 states in Sudan out of 18. Now we are on the 6th state, which is a very good and important experience. And we think that desertification is a great enemy because it hinders the development in Sudan. It hinders the improvement of our capabilities, economic, social, and political. Also, the incomes of the people are highly affected by this problem of desertification. Now, poverty is the most driving factor. Desertification is the result of maybe poverty, human activities, and climatic conditions. So we are suffering from climate change greatly. Climate change is the result of most of the conflicts and wars in Sudan, because people are just quarreling around insufficient or diminishing resources. This conflict by the pastoralists and agriculturists is around diminishing resources. And these diminishing resources are continuing to diminish. And so I think with, I am calling for a networking, international networking, covering the international communities with the local communities, with the people, with the environmentalists, with the NGOs, and the local communities should be on board, because I believe on the social fencing. that the social fencing will cover environment. It is not the government. We can't protect that by force. We can't enforce a decision, but we can spread and disseminate the culture of environment between the people, the awareness of the people, the enlightenment of the people. And this is the role of the Minister of Environment, and it is my role to disseminate this culture, because environment problems, desertification, land degradation, all these are represent a cultural crisis, cultural problems, human activities, climatic conditions, problems of a continuous degradation, and this will widen the space of dry lands in Sudan and in Africa. So our job is, I think, it is a very long and continuous job, very hard job, but not impossible. We can build on the lessons learned. So causes of the desertification are different. This is the etiology, this is the cause of the disease. What the disease is there. We have to fight the disease itself. Poverty is the main driving force, as I said, for all these things. So now I have some recommendations to avoid this very serious problem. I have a conclusion. This is the impact of the desertification process, but desertification constitutes a major constraint to sustainable land use because it reduces the productive capacity of the land over time. The predominant desertification process in Sudan, vegetation, degradation, wind erosion, and salinization, sodification. Sustainable land use is a prerequisite of sustainable biological production and hence sustainable development. Combating desertification through a NAP, the NAP, National Adaptation this is the way forward to land use sustainability. There is an urgent need to establish an institutional organization for cooperation, coordination, and networking. This is very important. I am calling for that, for networking and working between stakeholders to effectively and efficiently combat desertification. And sixth, establishment of a national, regional desertification network for coordination and cooperation with stakeholders in research and implementation of combating desertification projects. So these are the most important topics I just want to cover, and I just want to repeat that this is one of the greatest enemies we are facing in our country. Thank you very
much, Excellency Hilal. That was a very passionate call for